How's it going? It is 3 weeks post-op today. It is the 2nd of May, 2019, Thursday, and this week things have been pretty different. I've been getting more and more active. Yesterday I did a 48-minute walk around outside, a little bit slightly more hilly, trying to make sure that I'm staying away from contracting around my abdomen, which is my core, which is what I was told I wasn't supposed to be doing. Today I paced viciously on a 48-minute phone call, and truthfully, by the time I looked at my phone, I had walked over 2 miles. And so I'm not going to do anything outside today, but my body's changing constantly. It's wild. It's interesting because I feel like in some ways I have atrophy, and in other ways I feel like I'm noticing certain muscles that I never had or noticed. Hormones is really just an incredible thing. This is the first week where I did 1 shot this week since very early within my transition process of starting hormones. And I'm definitely, Thursday is normally when I would be doing another shot, and so I'm definitely feeling a bit of a shift here. I decided to do 0.35 as my first injection. I'm going to probably, depending on how I feel this week, either stick with that or maybe even go to 0.3 and then get my hormones checked and see what's going on. I do find myself crying a little less, so that's great. My skin is calming down to a certain degree. I definitely had some worse breakout elements before it started to get better. I haven't been doing anything in particular other than just making sure to really clean my face a lot more, really focusing on drinking a lot of water. Since my mom's been gone now for like a little over a week, I managed to get back to my way of eating more routinely, things that my body really enjoys, so I think that's part of what's helpful. My incisions are looking amazing. I'm doing the vitamin E cream once a day right after I shower. Seems to be working really well. I still kind of have, I totally feel stitches like still in there, so I'm definitely still sensitive. A lot of what I'm feeling now is primarily the achiness still on and off. After my walk yesterday, my body was definitely feeling it. I had more of the cramping kind of for like 24 hours, but it wasn't unsustainable by any means. And I would say the exhaustion, has gotten better to a certain extent. I'm kind of turning into a night owl again, which is not something I'm trying to do. And I think that has a lot to do with symptomatic things of changing around with your hormones and the chemicals within your body. I experience this a lot when I mess around with my dose, so I think it's just going to take another month or so for my body to start to really acclimate and getting my levels readjusted really to what's comfortable for my new body the way it is now. And I do feel like my voice is a little deeper. Just hearing that now, I don't know if that's true. Let me know if you think that is true. I do kind of feel it. My voice does tend to shift around and get darker, deeper at times. And so I expect that it will change to get even deeper as I go through my transition. I think that there's just a huge amount of changes going on in my body, and a lot of things are going on. My leg hair, a couple days ago, I was like, where'd all my leg hair go? And I was reminded of the first time that happened to me. Now I have, even more leg hair than I've ever had. So I'm definitely having to trim my beard a lot more. I haven't really been shaving. My mustache is starting to come in. It's just exciting. The changes are happening, and emotionally it's a roller coaster, but I'm, rolling with the punches and doing what I can to stay calm. And I think, my hope is that on the 4-month mark of post-op, I'm supposed to be working a really amazing event, and I want to make sure that I can be well enough to do that, at least in whatever way possible. I still can't lift more than 10 pounds. I'm still not doing any lifting. The only exercise I'm doing is walking around, but I am doing more things, taking care of myself around the house. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get help with like laundry and things that I can't really lift yet, but I'm coming along. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you have any questions about what's been going on, I've stopped the gas eggs. I'm only doing the arnica twice a day. I'm using much less CBD and THC again, so I'm starting to balance out. And overall, again, still really happy with my natural recovery. So feel free to drop me any questions, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.